Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the casual crypto investor, and I am back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about help is on the way. I know right now the crypto market sucks. Okay. Bitcoin is well below 100 grand. XRP is under $2.40 and under $2.50. Ethereum is down almost 9%, sitting well below $3,500 right now, as well as the market cap for crypto is well below $4 trillion. So I know the sky is falling. I get it. And apologies for not making any videos, but again, this time of year is hectic for me for work. So I apologize for that. But then after that, I'll probably be able to get on a more consistent schedule with producing some more crypto content for you guys. So I appreciate all your patience with me. I know it's been almost a week since I've made a video, but nevertheless, I have a lot of great information to share to keep you motivated, to keep you inspired. And even though, I was busy with work and everything like that, I probably just needed a mental break from crypto because like hey, I'm a human being. I have feelings. And, I was a little disappointed in some of the results that we'd be getting, especially with XRP, with the ETFs, all that kind of stuff. Now, granted, I wasn't expecting for XRP to go to $100 overnight just because of the Canary Capital ETFs, or even the I believe Franklin Templeton is up next, or was either today or yesterday. But I was expecting a little bit more, at least trying to get back up to that $3 range. But I'm very optimistic. We have plenty more ETFs coming down the pipeline, which is great. And also some other things that I'm very, very bullish on crypto. All right. So as I stated, market cap currently right now at $3 trillion right now. A Bitcoin is sitting at 92.7, Ethereum at $3,100, and XRP sitting at $2.23 right now. Looks like it's rallying a little bit. Looks like XRP especially is up over 5% right now, which is great to see. But nevertheless, I think some things and some positive vibes are on the way and positive momentum. I think I think 2026, especially as we start gradually closing out this year, but I'm very optimistic for what 2026 has in store for the crypto. All right. So quick shameless plug, make sure to follow me on X. I'm very, very active on there, even though I might not be as active with the videos sometimes, but I'm very active on X. So if you want to stay updated and follow me on there, you're more than welcome to. Feel free to stay updated with what's going on in the crypto space, as well as what's going on with the casual crypto investor. All right. So a little bit of news I have to share for you. So obviously this is bullish, guys. All right. So boom, right here, SEC SEC Chair Paul Atkinson says a massive easing of crypto rules is coming, guys. All right. So what we need in order for the market cap to increase, we need mass adoption. Okay. We're not getting a lot of the price points that we want without the big banks coming in and big financial institutions coming in. And, honestly, I still feel like it's a blessing to be in this space because, guys, we are still so early. Even if you're just starting your crypto journey today and you stumbled across my video at November 18, 2025, and you just started your crypto journey, you are still early. Okay. There's plenty of time. There's so many great crypto projects. Again, not financial advice. Please do your own research. All right. But even in the top 10, all right, if you just focus on some of the top 10 cryptos, or even in the top 20, okay, there's some great projects out there that are 15 cents, 25 cents, 47 cents. I mean, guys, I don't think these prices are going to last forever. Let's be real. Okay. As soon as the big banks start getting involved with crypto, and we've already seen some effect of that. Obviously, Bitcoin is probably the granddaddy of them all. And look where we're sitting at $92,000 per Bitcoin, which is absolutely insane. But who's to say that some of these other smaller cryptos can't necessarily, I'm not saying it's going to replace Bitcoin, but hey, maybe get to where Ethereum is, or maybe even get to where a Solana is at $140. All right. So that's my take on it. That's my mentality. And I'm still a crypto investor, even though bad market, good market, I still invest because I figure that this is a good long-term play. All right. Next up too as well, we have this Coinbase co-founder Brian Armstrong says the greatest crypto law in U.S. history is about to pass. Now, could this be the Clarity Act? All right. A lot of people are saying it's the Clarity Act, and a lot of, big brains out there and big wigs and all that kind of stuff say that when this Clarity Act passes, this is going to be very, very, very bullish for crypto. Okay. So, we shall see what happens. A lot of people are saying maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe, sometime in December or maybe early part next year. But I tell you this, I want to have my bags packed in the event that this happens, and it also pushes crypto to higher price points. All right. So I want to be ready if that event does happen. But a lot of people are speculating that the Clarity Act will push crypto into the stratosphere. So I want to be ready for it. All right. Next up too as well, we've had this in. President Trump says 2000 tariff dividend will be sent to Americans by mid 2026. All right. Now, casual. Why is this bullish for crypto? Why are you talking about this? All right. The reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of people, especially when they got those stimulus checks during the pandemic and everything that happened, about 5, almost going on 6 years ago now, a lot of people invested into crypto. I mean, some people took that money and invested it into the crypto space. And so I feel like this could be another catalyst for people or for crypto to maybe have a little uptick, because people might use that money to pay off some debt, all that kind of stuff. But they might throw another $100 or $50 or $200 into certain projects that they might have been wanting to get involved with, but couldn't, because obviously inflation is still high, things are still expensive, and a lot of Americans have credit card debt. All right, so I think this could be another bullish sign, especially people in their early 20s, maybe late 20s. Who have some extra cash might put that money into crypto outside of paying their bills and stuff like that. So just a thought process, not saying that's going to happen, but it is an option on the table for some people. All right. Next up too, we have this from Cointelegraph. XRP spot, or 4 XRP spot ETFs are expected to launch this week, as I was mentioning earlier, with 3 more in the next 21 days. Bulls need $2.20 to flip hold for a run towards $2.60. Will XRP hold? So we shall see with that. I think that, if I was betting, I would definitely probably say there's a 60% chance that we can see at least $2.60 once all these once these ETFs or XRP ETFs do, pass, because I definitely think that, a lot of people speculating, and I do think that, this will have somewhat of a supply shock when a lot of these larger institutions start, scooping up all this XRP. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I do feel that there's over a 50% chance, I'd probably say about 60% chance that there could be a $2.60 XRP very, very soon. Again, not financial advice by any means, just a person on YouTube stating their opinion. All right. Next up too as well, we have this in. Now, this one would be huge. Now, this is a rumor, but Donald Trump has stated this. Okay. Trump to declare a 0% tax for crypto companies based in the U.S. starting in 2026. Okay. So this would be huge for crypto. A lot more people would get involved, whether it be starting businesses, okay, investing, all that kind of stuff. So, and I also hope that maybe that he does zero tax gains on crypto, because he did mention doing something like that when he was running for his campaign last year. So we shall see what happens with that. But again, just something to also keep in the back of our mind. All right. Also, too, as well, Coinbase, Brian Armstrong says the greatest crypto law in U.S. history is about to pass. So again, just restating what I said earlier. So Brian Armstrong is also confirming that too as well. And we shall see. And again, a lot of people are speculating that would be the Clarity Act. All right, wrapping up here. So why is everything going down, right? I came across this article on Yahoo Finance, just wanted to share. I'm going to wrap up this video. But basically, a lot of people are saying that maybe the Bitcoin kind of phase or fad is kind of maybe dwindling a little bit. All right. And so I'm going to dive into a little bit of that. And so it says right here, the past month witnessed something unprecedented. Long-term Bitcoin holders dumped 815,000 Bitcoin worth roughly $79 billion. Ouch, right? These aren't day traders panic selling. These are the true believers who held through multiple cycles, Their capitulation suggests even crypto's most devoted supporters recognize Bitcoin's transformation from I can't talk, alternative asset to tech stock proxy. Okay. So could Bitcoin be losing its luster a little bit? Could people be moving on, especially for long-term holders that, have probably made boatloads of money, right? They're getting out, they're cashing out. And, I'm not mad at that. If I was in that boat, who knows what I would do. If I had like 1,000 Bitcoin, yeah, I'd probably sell a little bit of it. I probably would have been out a little bit, but I still definitely would have held at least 1,000. If I had, I don't know, 5,000 or 3,000 Bitcoin, I would stay having 1,000 on deck just to have. But still, a lot of those people who might have several thousands, they might be getting out a little bit, or could also too as well. Could there be some cracks in Bitcoin's armor? All right, we shall see. Moving on, it says technical analysts point to patterns like the Warwick distribution, suggesting potential drops towards 86,000. Though such predictions remain highly speculative and carry about as much reliability as your horoscope. All right. If you bought Bitcoin expecting it to zig when stocks zag, you're holding the wrong asset. The cryptocurrency's increasing correlation with equity markets undermines the core thesis that attracted institutional money in the first place. Analysts increasingly warn that Bitcoin's diversification benefits are diminishing as its price swing line ever closes to those of risk on tech stocks. All right. So, I get it. Could Bitcoin kind of be no longer in, or no longer a fad, so to speak? I think so. I mean, because after you get past store of value, what other utility does it really have? And that's why I'm more bullish on XRP. That's just my opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think Bitcoin is losing its luster? Do you think people are kind of getting out of Bitcoin? What's your thought process? Love to hear you guys. Love to get some feedback. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.